Am I speaking to Kevin Hart?
This is him speaking.
We have footage telling it all.
Who is this? Eddie Murphy, is that you?
Kevin Hart sues YouTuber Tasha K and his former assistant. Tasha K is on a crash out mode.
I think he's been crashed out.
Well, she's been crashing out though. Yeah, that is true. She crashed out on
Cardi
Cardi
B's
B.
case.
Yeah, she
Well,
did it with Cardi B.
the thing is,
Still owes the full million.
there are two people you don't mess with. Someone who has everything to lose, and someone who has nothing to lose. I think Tasha K has nothing to lose now. She's in red already, so
She's in red. So she's like, I'm gonna go out.
I'm gonna continue.
So we did last week, I think. Was it last week or 2 weeks before? Last week actually, right? We talked about Tasha K and her interviews with Brother Bilal. Brother Bilal has been outing Miss
Jada.
Smith, Miss Jada Pinkett Smith, and trying to start a beef. He also started a beef, telling the story of the great Will Smith and his let's call it his off screen behaviors. Keep it to that. Murder.
Come on.
His off screen behaviors. But she is now back with another one. With another interview, and now she chose to interview Latasha, not Latasha. That's her real name. What's the name of the former assistant? Misha Shakes.
Misha Shakes.
Misha Shakes. Misha signed the NDA and thought, F it, I'm gonna spill it all for the money because my NDA doesn't pay me anymore. Basically,
Yep.
she was getting 30,000 a year for 3 years.
Yeah.
And the final
30,000.
Yeah, right.
But oftentimes with it, with the 30K, oftentimes because she was the personal assistant, right? Or an assistant.
Yeah.
So oftentimes so that's the salary, but what she probably also got was travels, those type of things, expenses you covered. So it seems like it's not a lot, but
was she getting that after she signed off? As part of the signing of the NDA, I thought that was what the filing said.
Was it a care package?
It seemed like a care package to me, of three separate payments of 30K, and then the last payment was the year she started talking. Come on, man, what are we doing? Hey, and so she basically violated the NDA. And here we are. Basically, Kevin is not suing for defamation, right?
No. Well, to a certain extent, he is, because he's also alleging that the information that is being shared is not correct. So the fifth cause of action, is defamation. So as you said, he's suing the plaintiffs are Kevin Hart himself and his enterprise, KaiR Enterprises, and the case is against Misha Shakes and Tasha K. And he has like multiple requests, but the main claim, or the main basis of his claim, is extortion, is civil extortion. And that's basically because he's saying that he received an anonymous call from a from a person who said that Tasha K is about to drop an interview with Misha Shakes and will hold off on doing that if she pays him, or he pays her, 250K. So that's extortion. So that's
Quarter
the main,
million.
yeah. So that's the first thing that so that's the first cause. So that's indeed the main cause. But he also has like specific claims against the specific people. So against Shakes, he claims, or I have to say they claim actually, because it's Kevin Hart and KaiR Enterprises. But in his second claim is only to Shakes, and that's damage repair due to breach of contract. The third one is specifically against Tasha K, which is intentional interference with contractual relations. So, probably saying that Tasha K knew about the contract between Kevin Hart and Misha Shakes, but she still tried to probably bribed, or offered money in any case to convince or to persuade Misha Shakes to drop information about Kevin Hart. The fourth cause of action is against everyone. It's against that's for invasion of privacy. Basically, what he's saying, and that's against all the defendants. And the fifth one is, as I said, defamation, and that's specifically against Shakes, which makes sense because Tasha K is only sharing the information, or at least interviewing Shakes. Tasha K doesn't have an ANDA with Kevin Hart. Misha Shakes does, as you said, and she's willing to throw it all away.
Hello. Am I speaking to Kevin Hart?
This is him speaking.
We have footage telling you the whole.
Who is this? Eddie Murphy, is that you?
My name is not important. What is important
Is this
is that
Bane?
we're about to blow your life apart.
Is this Bane? Sounds like Bane. Am I Batman? No, no, man. But it's
150K, boy.
man.
If you like your life, your image,
But I mean, the Tasha K is attracting a certain. So
Hey, she's been doing this for the longest.
yeah.
She's
So
been
now
doing
she's
it
getting
for a
like
long
the
time.
big. So this year, I think for her, like, so if
Is
you're
that a
not
big-
measuring, if we're not measuring it in money, and probably she has it indirectly with money as well because she has
course,
apps, etc.
subscriptions?
So, but personally, she's personally bankrupt, and but I think this has been a very big year for her as it relates to the topics. This
Mhm.
year, she talked about, well, you mentioned brother Bilal,
Yeah.
who talked about, who had two shows with her, and talking about the Smiths. He had Steve
Murder.
Harvey, Steve Harvey's ex, no, Marjorie's
Oh,
ex-husband.
yeah, that is true. I totally forgot about that
Yeah,
story.
they had that one as well, where the ex-husband, and this was the first or second ex-husband who was a drug dealer. Uh,
What did you
um,
say? First and second, right?
First and second were drug dealers, I believe, but this was the first or the second.
Okay, yeah.
So and yeah, that got people crucifying Marjorie because they were saying, yeah, Steve got played. But that's the second big story. And she also now she has Kevin Hart. Does she has? Am I forgetting one?
Probably. I mean, she's been dropping so many
Big.
stories, big stories. It's sometimes you cannot track them all.
No, but I
I'm
think
not
it's
sure.
important. Yeah, but what is noteworthy is that she's like a gossip. It's like a gossip platform that she's running.
Yep. And this should be part of the business model.
Should be part of the business model, but you need to. Well, need to is a different thing, but it's like attracting certain energies, right? That she's doing because it's always negative energy, gossip energy, and we saw what happened to what's the lady's name who also was
Cardi?
very successful. Who?
Cardi?
No, not Cardi. I'm talking about Wendy Williams, who
Oh,
also had like a big show, who also had like similar topics,
yeah.
and like a gossip channel, gossip platform, and then that happened. Not that. I mean, she from one moment to the next, she was like gone and
Well,
gone from
health
all
reasons, of course, health reasons,
platforms, etc., etc. And I think
etc.
she's dealing with some things, or maybe she has dealt with it. In any case, mental health challenges are never easy. So that's definitely you don't want to see it even yeah, with your worst enemies. But yeah, that's what Cardi B, that's what Tasha K has been doing, and this is like the third court case that we know of, because the big one was Cardi B. That was the first one.
Yeah, that was
Then
really a crash out mission. It
then
was
she got
crazy.
that, yeah, and now Kevin Hart sued, and someone else sued, if I'm not mistaken. There's someone else who sued her.